today's show. On today's show, we're going to discuss the life of James Monroe. Who was James Monroe? James Monroe was the 5th President of the United States from 1817 to 1825, and he was the last president from the collection of American pioneers known as the Founding Fathers. Monroe was born on April 28, 1758, in Westmoreland County, Virginia. James Monroe fought in the American Revolution. He held the rank of major and fought under the command of George Washington. At the Battle of Trenton, he was injured by a bullet that hit him in the shoulder. He recovered that winter at Valley Forge. Historians have debated James Monroe's placement in the famous painting of General George Washington crossing the Delaware. Historians have often cited the soldier holding the flag in the painting as Monroe himself. Before becoming president, Monroe spent many years in public service, both domestically and overseas, and was the first president to have been a United States senator. Although he studied law under Thomas Jefferson, he was not as distinguished as some of the other leading members of the Revolutionary generation, such as America's 2nd president in John Adams and America's 4th president in James Madison. Monroe was liked and admired for his sensible judgment, his honesty, and his personal kindness. Monroe intended on his presidency being remembered as an era of good feelings. James Monroe wanted to keep the peace amongst the developing and bitter issue of slavery. Citizens of the Missouri Territory intended on becoming a new state, and their intentions initiated a bitter power struggle. Northern states preferred that Missouri be a free state. Southern states preferred the legality of slavery within the territory. A compromise is a settlement of a dispute by two parties that give up something in order to acquire something more desirable. The Missouri Compromise of 1820 brought a temporary settlement in the territorial dispute over slavery. Missouri would join the United States as a slave state. The territory of Maine, in America's Northeast, also wanted to join the United States. Maine would enter the United States as a free state. The Missouri Compromise also made it illegal for slavery to exist in the United States in land north of those purchased in the Louisiana Purchase of 1803. A total of 5 new states entered the United States during Monroe's presidency. These states included Mississippi, Illinois, Alabama, Maine, and Missouri. Monroe expanded the United States and its territory by purchasing the territory of Florida from Spain in 1819. The Monroe Doctrine was delivered to Congress by President James Monroe on December 2nd of 1823. The main author of the Monroe Doctrine was John Quincy Adams, the future president. John Quincy Adams was a member of Monroe's cabinet in the position of Secretary of State. The doctrine formally warned other countries against foreign colonization or countries with the intention of claiming land in the North, Central, and South America. The doctrine also formally expressed the intention of the United States to remain neutral in European wars. The Monroe Doctrine was the communication vehicle used by President Monroe to convey to the American people and foreign nations the strength of the United States and its determination to remain independent and free of interference from any foreign nation. Monrovia, the capital city of Liberia, was named after James Monroe. Liberia is an African country founded by freed American slaves. Monroe, a slave owner, supported African slaves' repatriation. Repatriation is the return of displaced people in the Americas back to Africa, most slaves' country of origin. Like his fellow founding fathers and fellow presidents John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, James Monroe died on Independence Day. Independence Day is the annual celebration of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the nation's official birthday. Independence Day is always held on the 4th day of July. James Monroe died on July 4th, 1831 in New York, New York. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to connect with us. Hop on over to our Teachers Pay Teachers channel. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and check out our Pinterest page. If you like this video, we've got lots of other videos over at our YouTube channel. And check out our blog at www.bowtieguyandwife.com. We'll see you later.